as we look into the lesson today, we see three main characters that was championed: Peter, James, and John. If you read the synoptic gospel and you read the gospel as recorded by John, as you read the Acts of the Apostles, you'll find out that Peter, James, and John did more than any other of the disciples. And you might ask then, why was Peter, James, and John done more? Good question. One of the answers is that they made themselves available. See, I'm glad that the God that I serve, one of the main characters that you need is not ability, but availability. See, in the world, you got to have ability. When they put out the sign that help wanted, and when you go in there to apply for the job, the first thing they ask you, do you have a resume? And then when you bring that, then they say, well, come back and we'll do an interview. And then come back, we'll do the drug test. But see, Jesus don't require all of that. He said that you can just come just as you are. For I heard the old patriarch say, I came to Jesus just as I was. I was wearied, I was wounded, and I was sad. But he found in me a resting place. And now I am glad. Peter, James, and John. Y'all heard a lot about them. This was the same Peter that said to Jesus, thou art the Christ. When Jesus was asking him about, who do men say that I am? And he said, some said that thou art John the Baptist. Some said that thou art Elias. Others said that thou art Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. But then he said, I want to know what y'all think. You know, it's good to know what folks think about you. And I know we have that saying, I don't care what you think, I'm saved and I'm sanctified in God. Yes, you should care. You should care what other folks are saying about you. Because it talked about a good name should be well spoken of. See, your name is more important than riches and gold. Because if you got a good name, a lot of times you don't need no money. Because people done heard about your name. You know, if you got a good name, sometimes when you're in a restaurant and folks see you, they say, you know, you might not have a dime. They say, come on, I'm going to pay for your lunch. Because you got a good name. See, a good name will go on before you. Y'all remember the cowboy days with Jesse James and everybody? Their name always went before them. People knew they was a gunslinger when they came into town. So the same as in the natural, in the spiritual. Folks know you got a good name. Your good name goes on before you. So we look at our lesson today. And Jesus takes Peter, James, and John unto a high mountain to get away from all the other crowd. You know, sometimes you need to go and just get away. You need to get away from the everyday problems. You need to get away from all the cares of the world. And then sometimes you need to get away just to have a little talk with Jesus and to tell him all about your troubles. Peter, James, and John, they went into the mountain with Jesus. And Jesus was transfigured before their face. And he did shine as the sun, and his raiment was white as light. See,